Subjects.
Welcome back. This is Odd Man Sports on The Game Day. I'm your host, Brandon Perna, creator of That's Good Sports on YouTube. What's so good about it? Nobody knows, but make sure you stick around till the end of this show, because I've got a great breakdown on the subtle but important difference between being a boss bitch and a bad bitch. Thank you, Cam Newton, for raising awareness around this very important issue. Also on today's show, we got Tiger Woods and an angle nobody else is covering. The one move that could save LeBron James and the Lakers, and a breakdown of Katie Nolan's latest role that I already regret writing. Dinks and Dunks! Well, the 2022 NBA regular season finished up with Nikola Jokic becoming the first ever player with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists. As for my favorite stat, free throw percentage, the winner for the third season in a row is not Steph Curry or Kevin Durant, but legend Tony Snell. That's right. In a story I've been monitoring for longer than my daughter has been alive, the Pelicans forward finished his third consecutive season without missing a single free throw. Unfortunately, Snell's total number of attempts this year is 4. So it didn't qualify him as the official league leader. So this distinction instead goes to Jordan Poole. Said the Warriors guard after game 82, "Shout out to my mom who told me no one guards you on the free throw line." And she's right. Unless, of course, you're Chris Humphries.
I don't know if I've ever seen this. Whoa! It looks like it's a guy from Foot Locker who just ran onto the floor.
Which was almost as crazy as the time the guy from the Hurt Locker ran onto the floor. I think he was also in the Born Redundancy. Turning to women's basketball, Monday night was the WNBA draft, with all eyes on the Atlanta Dream, who had the first pick.
With the first pick in the 2022 WNBA draft, the Atlanta Dream select Ryan Howard from the University of Kentucky.
No, that's former Phillies first baseman Ryan Howard. No, that's Ryan Howard from The Office. Boom, there you go. Now, the Kentucky guard was the first SEC player to lead her team in points, rebounds, threes, steals, and blocks since Mississippi State's Tan White. Those are a pair of tan and white basketball shoes. No, that's just a tan white girl, and I'm pretty sure Tan White is African American. That's a black and tan. Oh, there it is. There you go. There you go. Who's doing the images for the show again? Yeah, let's get rid of that guy. In golf, Scottie Scheffler won the 86th edition of the Masters on Sunday, and after the match, the first-time major winner had this to say about his big win.
I'm trying to glorify God and, all that he's done in my life, and so for me, my identity isn't a golf score.
Which I'm guessing Scheffler felt the need to clarify after the God-fearing golfer shot an opening round 69. Nice. Of course, this year's Masters headlines were dominated by the improbable comeback of Tiger Woods, who had his tibia and fibula shattered in a car wreck just over 14 months ago. Woods' ability to compete at Augusta, let alone make the cut, is a good lesson for all of us. And it speaks to the power of perseverance and hard work and pills. Really, really strong pills. At this year's tournament, the Tiger Mania got so crazy that at one point CBS cut away from the golf action to show Tiger eating a sandwich. Though this wasn't the first time Tiger's diet at the Masters has been considered newsworthy.
21 years ago, Tiger Woods won his first green jacket, becoming the youngest winner at Augusta National. That week, he ate a beef and cheddar sandwich at this Arby's every night.
Man, this video makes you realize how much Tiger's life has changed through the years. Going from anonymously eating in an Arby's restaurant in 1997 to 10 years later, eating out an anonymous waitress from a Perkins diner. Man, they grow up so fast, don't they? Soccer star Megan Rapinoe threatened legal action against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's XFL company for using similar branding to Together, an organization created by her partner, Sue Bird. And looking at the two X's, I'd say they're not identical, but there are some definite similarities. Kind of like with Aaron Rodgers' X's. And finally, an NFL tidbit, as Sports Illustrated profiled new Broncos head coach Nathaniel Hackett. And among the details I found interesting, that Hackett is a huge Austin Powers fan and would regularly sprinkle in Mike Myers clips into Packers film sessions, which explains the Broncos' new tagline. I'm not going to say it. But the Hackett detail I found most surprising, that he was also an avid hip-hop dancer teaching classes throughout college. That's right, my quarterback may be a square, and my team is about to be purchased by friggin' Walmart, but with my guy, Nathaniel 8-Ball Hackett on the sidelines, I'd say we're doing just fine. Money? Well, it talks. The Lakers. Well, they're an absolute mess. And with no picks or tradable assets on the roster, the purple and gold die appears to be cast. At least their fans appear to be handling it well.
Is that what you telling me? Y'all can't beat the Pelicans? Nick Van Exel rolling over in his damn grave. Roddy Divac rolling over in his damn grave. Eddie John rolling over in his damn grave. Rick Fox rolling over in his damn grave.
Did Nick Van Exel, Vlade Divac, Eddie Jones, and Rick Fox all perish in a banana boating accident that I totally missed? Sorry, sir. Please continue, though.
Jimmy Buss, fire Rob Pelinka. Fire Frank Vogel. Fire the assistant coaches. I want them motherfuckers gone.
Well, Jeannie Buss did take your advice and fired Vogel, but the rest of the administrative bloodletting ain't gonna happen, and here's why. The GM, Pelinka's one of her besties. Joey and Jesse Buss, the two guys entrusted with helping find the next coach, those are Jeannie's brothers. Kurt Rambis, special team advisor, that's Linda Rambis's husband. And Linda Rambis is Jeannie's best friend, who works for the team on, quote, special projects. The Lakers are a mess of familial and friendship entanglements. My favorite type of entanglements. And this nepotism's been happening going all the way back to when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got his wife, Paula Abdul, a cheerleading job. But don't quote me on that. So how does this all play out in Tinseltown? Like a basketball version of Succession, with everyone fighting for their own self-interests as the ship goes down. Which means the next two big moves, I'm predicting, the Lakers drafting Bronny Jr. when he's eligible in 2024, and at some point before that, replacing Russell Westbrook at point guard with Magic Johnson. And can you argue? In a town that loves stars, that kid's got the it factor. Odd man out! Now, I may not be the biggest baseball fan, but there is something undeniably comforting about having the sport back in our lives. And with Apple TV getting into the game with Friday night games, they're promising to mix things up just a little bit. No, not inter-sports play, which was teased to us on basketball all those years ago. According to the press release, which I got, where's my press release? According to this official press release, we've got Friday Night Baseball. Yeah! Modern and dynamic broadcast experience. Ooh. State-of-the-art cameras, that'll look nice. And a broadcast crew of Steven Nelson and analysts Hunter Pence and Katie Nolan. Katie Nolan, baseball analyst? Seems like an outside-the-box choice, but perhaps just the kind of fresh and irreverent injection baseball needs in its quest to appeal to younger and hipper fans.
I don't know how anyone wears white shoes with this dirt. It gets in your shoe and just stains it. Sometimes Hunter looks at me after he says something like that, like I was like, yeah, I agree, good swing. When the sun was out during, warm-ups, he came out, his hair was wet, and I said, that makes perfect sense to me now. It's there to keep you cool. Wow, baseball, I think is going to be my takeaway.
And he's getting squeezed a little bit, just seemingly to start 1-2. Odorizzi ahead of him.
Is he?
Oh, that hurts. That's bad. My ears, they're literally bleeding. I'm not sure it's a fit, Katie. I'm sorry. Okay, at one point in this Astros-Angels game, Katie asked Hunter Pence about the differences between a cutter, a slider, and a curveball. Well, cutter is bug spray, sliders are mini burgers, and a curveball is something you don't expect, right? Okay, I don't really know, but as a so-called baseball analyst, she probably should, right? The way as a fake football anchor, I know the difference between Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert's jockstraps based on smell alone. Why do these companies keep throwing literally $1 million checks at Katie Nolan? And is her agent literally a wizard? I ask, and I only ask as someone who has been literally begging these companies for a decade now to make just $1 million mistake on me. I mean, take a $1 million chance on me, Brandon Perna. The reality here is Tim Apple, or whoever's in charge at Apple these days, did Katie no favors by listing her as an analyst. Katie is to baseball analysis what Giannis is to baseball hitting. Now, during the broadcast, they made a positional change, referring to her role as Ambassador of Fun, which sounds extremely German and unfun. Okay, everybody, the Ambassador of Fun is here. Now, who out there is ready to party like in 1999 year? Let's dance! Now, I really hate to be the person asking this, but is this kind of jokes on demand the right fit for Katie? Because the trail of spiked comedy shows on her LinkedIn suggests the only thing she has in common with Ellen is that she's been canceled a bunch of times. Now, to be fair, Katie Nolan deserves a chance to grow into this role. If I were judged by my first show, you'd be like, wow, you should be fired from your own channel, which many of you have already noted. So, thanks. Now, I'm very aware of the optics here. Dumb guy, literally in his basement, taking shots at a woman in the biz being given opportunities. But what gnaws at me the most, okay? It's not the woman part, but the me not getting any of these fucking amazing opportunities part. That's the part I don't like. No offense, game day. No offense, game day. Can we greenlight season 3 here? Dennis, can we greenlight it? Well, will you look at that? We ran out of time. It appears I can't get into the spicy Cam Newton takes. Maybe next time. All right, that's it for today. A couple quick reminders. Check out Book It or Bust on the game day for an up-close and personal look at how sports gambling degenerates spend their free time. The answer won't surprise you. And as a reminder, if you have a dream, just give up now and save yourself years and years of trying. Odd Man Sports, it's in the game, I guess.